Hey guys, it's Shallon. Today we're going to talk about how to craft a swipe-worthy Tinder profile or Match, Bumble, OKCupid, eHarmony, whatever. The rules are all the same. When guys look at your profile, they're looking for two things. They want to see that you're hot and that you're not crazy. Let's break that down. Hot. Obviously, this is the picture aspect. A good set of pictures, and keyword there is set, not just a profile, but the whole amalgam of pictures that you post online need to be awesome. For a profile, you want it to be just you, and not like you cut out of a group shot where there's an arm slung around your shoulder and you're like kind of craned back like this and it's like only here up. That's not a good representation of who you are visually. Another terrible idea is a selfie. There's just something kind of pathetic about a selfie. When I see a guy with a selfie in his profile, I'm like, literally, you don't know a single person with thumbs who could just take a photo for you? No? It makes you kind of like lonely and desperate. Save selfies for like yourself. I take all my selfies just for me. So have a friend who knows you and who's gonna tell it like it is, maybe me, take a photo for you against a good backdrop that's a decent distance away. Ideally from like kind of here up. Then you also want to include some full body shots because like this is a commercial for who you are and people want to know what they're buying. A guy isn't probably going to care if you weigh 10 pounds more than you did 5 years ago, which leads me to post only current photos, please, thank you. But he is going to care if you kind of dupe him. If you post one thing, if you lie about what the rest of you looks like, don't do that. You don't like it when you go out with a guy who says he's 6'1", he turns out to be 5'7", because you know that happens. Be authentic, because only when you're authentic are you going to find a love match. You're never going to get anywhere if you're projecting something that you're not, because you're not going to attract someone who's authentically compatible with you. You know what I mean? So not selfies, full body shot, like one is fine. Also, no group pictures. I know this is hard because girls, we always pose in groups, but like a guy's not necessarily going to know which one you are. Never, ever post a photo with another male unless it is very clearly identifiably your father. I can't, it blows my mind how many guys post pictures with chicks online, or you can tell it was a picture with his ex-girlfriend and he like hacked her out. I'm like, okay, that tells me his photo is old. And like, again, he has no friends to just take a normal photo of him. It's bad. But like, don't go overboard. 4 pictures is all a guy needs to see. You don't have to put 30 pictures up there. So now that we've covered the hot part, how do we cover the crazy? What does a guy mean when he sees a girl's crazy online? The key to not looking crazy is to be brief. Brevity. I see girls and their profile is this long, multiple paragraphs, rising and falling action, plot twists, developing characters. Girl, give a little tiny bio. When I was online dating, it was like Southern California girl, moved or now living in New York City. I love all things tacos, but I hate cilantro. I'm an editor in a magazine, but I'm not going to correct your grammar. Blah, blah, blah. It was very short. And then there was a call to action. Like, if you think maybe we have compatible sense of humor, reach out. Let's see what you got. If you go on and on and on and on, you look like you have something to prove, which kind of you might. Another crucial thing is to have a great headline and a great little deck, which we call in the magazine is the deck, like the bio. When I was on Match, my username was Hockey Pony. Because I love hockey and I love ponies. And my bio was something like a transformer, I'm more than meets the eye, but I can't turn into a Chevrolet, which is disappointing, I agree. Those two things, they sound kind of weird, but they gave guys what I call a foothold, an in. So a guy is not gonna wanna reach out if all he has to say by looking at a girl's photo is, hi, I'm Brian. Like if it's just very vague, I like to have fun, I like to travel, I like my family, I'm really down to earth. Bitch, shut up. No one cares about you. No wonder you're single, you're boring. If you give a guy a little bit of like, just a little few Easter eggs to kind of hook onto, like, oh, hockey. 90% of the messages I got were about hockey. What's your favorite team? Did you play growing up? Have you been to any Rangers games? Blah, 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 blah. It gives them a reason to reach out so it feels less vulnerable to them, so they're more likely to do it. Also, that gets a conversation going right away. Not just like, hi, how are you? I'm fine, how are you? Where are you from? You want to kind of leap past that stage. Online dating is about efficiency and expediency and volume. So enable him to leap past that and get to the good stuff. So just to recap, you want to have good pictures alone that are current, body shot. If you don't know what angles work for you, I'm going to link you to an article that's going to help. Boop. But have a a friend come over, take a whole bunch of pictures, and have her go through with you and say like, okay, this is a good angle, this is a good angle. I know mine from years of being on camera. It is this, what you're looking at. You'll never see this side of my face. I look like a shoe. So now that we know what to do with photos, and in terms of what to write, be brief, be funny, be a little bit interesting, and always be positive. No one wants to date a negative Nancy. For more, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at ShallonXO, and subscribe for videos every Friday on love, sex, dating, style, and so much more.